The Chicago Bears. I'll be back at halftime with a look ahead to the weekend. But for now, let's get to Chicago and say hello for the first time to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorites.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. First carry in the league here for David Montgomery, the man out of Iowa State. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
Tremendous blocking by the interior.
Now you can just comment right on here.
They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Montgomery.
Gobbled.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. He was a 3rd-round pick, not rounds 1 or 2, but this franchise, they think he can be something with time.
There were a few teams that thought he would go in the 1st round, late in the 1st round. He ends up sliding to the 3rd. So a lot of teams think now maybe this group got a steal. They've got a chance to have a really good player here if he can develop.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, Montgomery. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the 2nd half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
Now Trubisky lost the football, and the Packers pick it up. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
It's like another Bears-Packers game. Typical Bears-Packer game.
30 for a pickup of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Trubisky.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
Oh, Jesus
now
Christ.
throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
So 2nd quarter, this offense losing and hoping to get the football in the end zone for the first time. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he'll have it passed
There we go.
Almost to the 40.
Now we're getting ready. Now we're getting fired up.
36 yards on the play. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his own line and just went.
So there's two ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
2nd and 5 now. Trubisky escaping the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Hey, exit. Pick it up,
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And he's got Miller. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it up, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder coming up at halftime, it's the season debut of the coach, Jonathan Coachman, in Orlando, as we look ahead to all the action coming up this opening weekend. Of course, we'll also take a look back at this first half. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. On 3rd and goal, Trubisky.
Oh, he was in. Oh, he was in.
It's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk
my secret
over what
plays
to do
on
next.
here still.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Montgomery, they'll run for it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Chicago.
David Montgomery with his first career touchdown in his first career game.
Whew.
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10.
Right, Eddie! Hey, alert! You can't block me. You got tight. You got tight right there.
They'll start with a give to Cohen. And they'll get him down up past the 15.
Right, let's go.
Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Trubisky to throw. And some space here. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So we have hit halftime of the 2019 opener from Chicago as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, good to get another season underway. We'll get back to you guys for the second half of the season opener. But first, let's take a look at what's still to come here in the opening weekend of the NFL season. We'll start in the early window and begin up in Minneapolis. A tough one for the homestanding Vikings as they'll be forced to reckon with the Atlanta Falcons. More good stuff later in the afternoon, one being down in the desert, where it'll be the Cardinals at home, England.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Zadarius Smith bringing the pressure yet again. That's his third sack here tonight.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Packers will have a short field to work with. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt, and it'll be Packer football. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute.
Time for Big Dick Nick.
This third quarter.
Oh, yeah, and here we go again. Here we go again.
On first down, Cohen. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
A first throw for the backup Foles. And Graham's got it. Complete. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. Now Foles. The connection made. It's Graham. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. And now this pass brought in by Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down. Here's Foles. That is caught by Cohen.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He finds Robinson, and he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
It's a nice completion and a little bit of run after catch as well to carry the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A 2-yard.
Come on, D. Come on, D. Damn it.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Let's pin the mirrors back and go full strip.
Foles. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kenny Clark in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now back to throw. And Robinson with a big catch. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll set up to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline.
We got this.
Hey, they made no bones about it. They wanted to throw this rookie right into the fire, see what he could do. He shows what he can do there.
And you have to really put the time and effort in because...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Darnell. Well, my
Typical Bears-Packer game, that's all. Just had to make this season realistic, that's all.
That first Thursday night game also good. The players on your team earned XP. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game.
It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story is if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up their octaves, now they truly focused in.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
You have great browse available players to improve your team.
Knew I should have signed Andrew Luck.
Up this magic with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle.
Hey everybody, it's the coach.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On the ground with a rookie from Iowa State, David Montgomery. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. You know, projections for him were a little all over the board. Some saw him as a day 3 pick, maybe a little bit higher, but here he is, round 3.
I do know teams that had him listed as a first-round talent. I also had teams that had him listed as a day 3 guy, which is rounds 4 through 7. So him going in the 3rd round kind of fit in the middle. I think he's going to have a chip on his shoulder wanting to prove that he should have been taken higher.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. And his throw is going to be incomplete. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on 1st down. It's Cohen. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards into Chicago, 1st down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20.
Pretty sure I'm playing on All Pro. All Pro.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. Two of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a run with Montgomery. Todd Davis, the Broncos' leading tackler last year, up to make the stop. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run on 2nd down with Coles. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Trubisky will throw, and this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Trubisky gives to Cohen, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the...
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick, and he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the 2nd quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. Now it's Trubisky. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Fielded just inside the 20. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Broncos take over, 1st down. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Now Trubisky on first down, and he completes it to Cohen. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. First down now, but that clock rolling. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Here's Trubisky to throw, and he finds his tight end, Graham.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. He'll find Miller. That's complete. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Now Trubisky to throw. And Miller will pull this one in. He's got it for the Bears touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, it's Cohen. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Trubisky. This will be caught by Brown. 27 yards there, a first down. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Trubisky. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 5.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams, in the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
And now this pass brought in by Brown. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards in a Chicago first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Now it's Trubisky. And Graham's got it, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 2nd down, it's Cohen. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Welcome back now to Denver. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
45, 45, 45, come on, 45. We don't want this. Hey, check Mike 45, check Mike.
On 3rd and goal, Trubisky. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. From 3 yards out. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They'll run on 1st down. Cohen. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held him to no gain.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. So after giving up the touchdown, now what can this offense do? Can they strike back? We'll see. 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Cohen. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Now following the touchdown, here comes this offense back out onto the field as they will take over with a 1st and 10. On 2nd down now, it's Montgomery. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Trubisky to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Here we go. Here we go.
So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They'll run on 1st down. Cohen. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. And they'll indeed take a knee. Good bounce-back win. They take the knee. Can't stop the clock defensively. Tough opening week loss, but now 1-1.
Shows that they handled things really well. A lot of teams panic after a week 1 loss, and they start to think that the sky's falling. This team realizes there's a long season, and they feel very talented, and they get it done in this one.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
And Trubisky down to a knee, and that is all she wrote. So this one in the
All right, boys, I'm going to eat some lunch, go on a walk, and I'll be back on in like an hour.
In that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.